Hi, I'm Amanda Carr, and you're here at DoggiePawLooza. We're representing Standish Humane Society, and I am the MC for today's event, so I'm making all the announcements and going around and learning about everybody. And this woman to my left is one of the people that made this all happen from the ground up, Nancy Cullen.
I am the president of Standish, and welcome to beautiful day, and it's our 19th annual DoggiePawLooza. It's our major benefit for Standish. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, no-kill cat shelter. We also do low-cost spay-neutering for dogs as well as cats. And we are approaching our 50th anniversary, so we're a long-standing, very respected organization based in Duxbury. But we do lots of work with people in Hingham and other surrounding towns on the greater Duxbury area, as we like to think of it.
And all my cats are from Standish from over the years, and today really it's about dogs helping cats. So all the proceeds from today, it's a day for dogs and all dog events and dog vendors and rescue groups, but all the funds go for our no-kill cat shelter, which is a wonderful, uplifting place to be. And we have a great website that you can go on and Facebook for standishhumane.org, and you can meet your new fuzzy family member right online.
As Amanda mentioned, we have music. We have lots of activities for dogs in what we call our lower field. There's 3 fields here. There's an agility course. There's dogs having fun doing agility.
Contests. We can't forget dog contests, because those are the people stay around all afternoon so they can enter their dogs in the best tail wagger, best singer, best dancer, loudest bark. It's awful fun.
It is. That will happen a little bit later. We have training tips for dogs. There's lots of vendors here, not only selling wonderful products, but giving tips out for animals on health care, various things.
And Lily the pit bull's here today too, isn't she?
Yes.
She is the hero pit bull dog that saved her owner from a moving train and lost her leg. And she's bouncing around over there, and she gives doggy autographs and then taking a lot of pictures with people too. So she's a pretty inspirational dog here. Gosh, there's so much here today. Portrait photographers.
Portrait painters. We have pet portraits by Cheryl Stevenson. She's a wonderful artist. She's painting at her booth as we speak, a pug laying on a little pillow. There's wonderful rescue groups that are promoting their cause on finding homes, wonderful forever homes for great animals.
Yeah.
And then you didn't shake your head. Should I go in? Yeah. Denise, you want to come with us? With you?
Alright, we are looking for...
They do.
I have a warrant for your arrest for the MDA Lock Up. Oh my God. Jump in there for me. I'm going to be going ahead and transporting him to the legal C-bar.
Be there soon to help Dr. Kaya.
Oh, this is what it's like, huh?
There's everything in here.
I would like you to move to my left and get your mug shots taken.
So my name is Katie Fisher. I'm the Executive Director for the Muscular Dystrophy Association of Rhode Island and Southeastern Massachusetts. So we serve people from Southern Rhode Island out all over the Cape and as far north as Hingham, Hull, Weymouth, Cohasset, and everywhere in between. So today we're at a lockup, which the MDA has been doing for close to 40 years. We arrest, after they're recruited, we go in and we arrest local community leaders to be jailbirds for us, and they help raise bail. We set bail at about $2,400, which is what it costs the MDA to send 3 kids to summer camp. And then they raise money through asking family and friends for pledges, going on Facebook, going online, asking coworkers. We pick them up in police cars or limousines at their place of work. We bring them here for jail, essentially. They get their mugshot taken behind us, and they get our version of bread and water, which today, thanks to the legal C-bar at the Derby shops, is chicken Caesar salad or fish and chips.
Locally, right now, throughout Rhode Island and southeastern Massachusetts, we serve over 950 families. So some people take advantage of our summer camp, some people just come to our clinics. So we help children and adults all across the country, and we have fundraisers like the MDA Lock Up to be able to provide the free services.
Chief Michael Perino, our police chief, he's agreed to be arrested. So he was arrested today for a good cause to try to raise money for the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
Weird going to jail. It was an experience that I never had, and I never want to have again. But it was for a great cause. I was able to raise $1,100 for all my friends. Special shout out to the Hingham Citizens Police Academy in Hingham that donated a lot of money towards my cause. And I'm just so glad we're raising enough money to send a child to camp next summer.
I'm Dr. Sam Kayat. I work at Social Prosthodontics at Hingham, and I'm a dentist here. I've been invited to participate in the MDA Lock Up today in the legal C-bar, and I'm really proud to be here. And I think it's a great opportunity not only to raise money for kids and adults who have muscular dystrophy, but also to raise awareness for all the people around. And I'm really happy to see that so far I've raised about more than $2,600. So that means I've already put more than 3 kids to summer camp, and I'm really excited to keep going and get even more fundraising to send as many kids as I can. I just want to thank all the people from the MDA, Brianna, Kerry, Jean, and Erin, who are doing an amazing job really putting all this together. And my staff, Denise, Jessica, Jillian, and Maeve have been doing an amazing job also trying to raise money from our patients coming. So I have to always thank them because they raise more than $300 as well.
My name is Joshua Ferraro. I'm General Manager here at Legal C-Bar in Derby Street. And the C-Bar was very happy to host the Muscular Dystrophy Association's lockup event today. It's wonderful being part of such a great community. And as a good business person, you also have to be a good neighbor and someone who gives back to the community. And being such a great community as Hingham is, we were happy to host this event. I don't think it could have gone any better. We had a lot of volunteers from the MDA. We had the local police here and our associates who all chipped in to make the event successful. So hopefully everyone took away, hopefully we raised some money for the event, which was obviously the goal, and hopefully we made our impression on the community, and again, we were very happy to be a part of it. So thank you, everyone.
So I'm really pleased to be representing Sadie Mays and being part of this and contributing to the greater part of the community, and it was great to see one of the families who use the services of MDA, and it's been really interesting learning about what the money goes towards with the trivia questions and things like that. So we're really proud to be part of it, and we want to thank everybody who's contributed.
Hi, my name is Neve O'Malley. I'm the marketing manager here at Derby Street Shops. We're thrilled to be participating at the event today at the MDA Lock Up at Legal C-Bar. We love to get involved with any non-profits in the area and local community groups. We do many events here at the centre, and this is just another one of the wonderful events that we host here. Today we were giving out discount cards and goodie bags to everybody who participated at the event, so that people, will come back and shop here and enjoy some of the discounts they can get here.
So be welcome and thanks, Shelby Ryan.
Will you bring some copies here at the book? I just have to say that I've been looking at this work for
What if the adoption agency had sent someone the wrong child on purpose? Why would they do that? And how often would they do that? And would people really know that they had been sent the wrong child? What if they were lied to about it? What if they were made to believe that this was all true? Would we actually recognize our own families? Would we actually recognize our real parents? What a chilling thought that is. What a chilling idea it is. And that turned out to be The Wrong Girl. Did I say it's a Boston Globe bestseller? I did. So in the fictional The Wrong Girl, the main character, Jane Roderick, who is a television reporter in Boston, she's smart and she's successful, but she's also trying to redeem herself. She's been fired for not revealing the source, fired for not revealing the source. And so she's trying to get some redemption. She's trying to get her reputation back and find a great story. So she begins to suspect that a respected adoption agency is reuniting birth parents with the wrong children. And she thinks, why would someone do that? Why would someone do that? What were the people involved in it? What would be their motive? Here's what Jane's facing. She's thinking about, if someone says to you, here is the person you've been looking for your entire life. Here are the items that your birth mother left for you when she dropped you off at the adoption agency. Would you believe them? Would you believe them? No, of course you would. Of course you would, because this would be what you wanted more than anything in the world. But then, what would happen if somebody had just created a history for you? What if someone had told you about your past, every bit of information about how your parents were and how your relatives were and what your genealogy was, and it was just made up? What if someone told you a history that wasn't true? What if you didn't know the truth about your own family?
Hank Phillippe Ryan is an amazing writer, an amazing person, and it's so much fun to be in the audience and listen to her talk about her new book, The Wrong Girl, and also just, she speaks from the heart. And I think there's no more fun evening than listening to her talk.
I'm Arna Lewis, a new owner of Buttonwood, along with my partner Kathy Detweiler, and this is Todsie McGonigal, Kathleen McGonigal, we call her Todsie. She's our events coordinator, and we are here with Hank Phillippe Ryan, thank you.
For her new book, The Wrong Girl.
And we are very excited to have authors come and talk to us about their life story and how they got into writing and clue us into what their book is about, which is always very exciting. And Hank has a way, of course, of making us want to read her book. We all want to know who the wrong girl is and why she is the wrong girl. Would you say?
Oh, I would definitely say I think she does a great job of whetting the appetite of the audience. So, and we've had a great series of author events with the Hingham Public Library. We've done a number of them over the years, so it's been a wonderful partnership for Buttonwood and for the Hingham Library.
And we hope to hold many more events. We are, as new owners, new at this, so but we're doing our best to hold many more events and have people come into the store. We are a bookstore for books for all ages and toys for children, so please stop by and visit.
Everyone says to write the book that you would love to read. And one of the things about The Wrong Girl and my first, The Other Woman, is that sometimes when I was reading it over in the revision process, I'd forget that I wrote it and just found myself reading the book. And that's the moment when I thought, this works, this is good, this is a good story. Telling a good story for television, telling a good story in crime fiction, that's the essence, that's what we want. We want a page turner. So these books are fast-paced, exciting stories. They're just a good story. When we were young, people would say to us, tell me a story. And that's what this is. These are adventure stories, thrillers, mysteries, murder mysteries for grown-ups. They take place in Boston and New England. You'll recognize the places. You'll have gone to the places these people go. These are fun to read, good vacation books, good airplane books. If you like Harlan Coben or Lisa Scottolini, Lisa Gardner, these are fast-paced thrillers that I hope make the time go by very quickly and the walls fade away. The Wrong Girl is about an adoption agency that may be reuniting birth parents with the wrong children and what would happen if they did. Here's my secret of being a good reporter. Every story I've ever done, I try to make it be the best story it could ever be. A jewel, perfection, something that people have never seen before. Whether it's the cat show or the Democratic National Convention, I try to write it as well as I possibly can, get the best pictures that I possibly can, get the most information that I possibly can, and so that when you watch that story, you say, I didn't know that. I'm so glad I saw that. No matter what the story is, I've learned not to ever say, oh, this isn't a good story. It's all about the writing, it's all about the reporting, it's all about the reporter who's doing the story. That's what makes it good. And when I started in TV, one of my news directors called me something out of nothing productions. They would say, if they didn't have a story that day, they'd say, send Hank out, she'll find something. Because the world is fascinating. That's why news is marvelous. That's why journalism is marvelous. I'm curious about everything, and that's what makes me a good reporter.
We are a faith-based organization that provides home ownership opportunities for low-income families here on the South Shore. And we partner with the communities and volunteers and our sponsors to make sure that volunteers have an opportunity that they otherwise wouldn't have had. What spoke to me, being involved in a hands-on experience, there are many, many nonprofits that you can be involved in, but joining in on Habitat, you see the families, you work alongside of them, you get to see from beginning to end, from the start of a foundation to when the roof gets put on. It's an amazing, tangible opportunity, but more importantly, you see how you change lives of individuals.
Hi, I'm Kelly Meader. I have been involved with South Shore Habitat for Humanity for about 10 years as a volunteer builder, and I've also gone overseas with Global Village, went to Romania in 2010. It's a great organization, and I know that it changes lives, and it's just nice to be actually part of that instead of just giving money. And I like to bike ride, so it's nice to be part of it in this forum as well. I think one of the challenges is some people just like to give money, and some people just like to go overseas. One of my passions is sort of uniting all the disparate services and being part of a bigger need, as it were.
You can come like we are here today for the Ride for Habitat, take your passion for exercise and wellness, and be able to go out throughout the South Shore, but know that your fundraising and your energy are coming back to support. Right now we're building in Easton, which is our 53rd home. We're going to be building in Stoughton and then in Hanover in the next year. And then we're looking potentially to come back to several of our 35 towns. We serve from Quincy right down to Plymouth and out as far as Medway. So
So if you're a volunteer looking to give back to the community, we welcome you to come and join us. And certainly you can visit our website at South Shore Habitat, sshabitat.org, or you can call our office. But hopefully you can find a way that you can make a difference and give back to Habitat.
Thank you. And I'm just so grateful that Massachusetts has invited me here to your area. I love talking to our parents and adults because this is a subject that, believe it or not, we really don't know a lot about.
So, Mrs. Allen, what is your goal for these interviews and talking to these students?
My goal is that we learn about alcohol poisoning, the symptoms, we learn about it around the world, and that we save lives, that we don't ever lose one of our youth, the most important people in this world, again. On December 20th, 2008, the first night of Christmas break, 5 days before Christmas, my beautiful 17-year-old daughter, a junior in high school in Northern California, died of acute alcohol poisoning. I always ask your children to remember those 3 words, acute alcohol poisoning. And then I ask them, please, after I leave today, learn everything and anything you can about it. Because you see, it's more important for them, the youth of our world. Why? Because it's their lives that are at the highest risk of dying due to this. I always let them know that I'm not here for myself, and I'm not here for Shell. It's too late for her. I'm here for them and for all of their families.
How has the incident affected your family?
It's devastated us. You know, we're coming up on 5 years now. To me, it's like the morning that I received the phone call. We live our lives in pain. We recreate our life. You don't get to go back to the family you used to have. You recreate with a lot of love and support. But we made a decision to go forward, and that is exactly what we're doing. Shelby would have been teaching the world of teens what she learned that December 20th night had she survived. Why? Because that's how she was. She cared about people and she loved life. Perhaps it wouldn't have been on the scale that Shelby's rules have grown, but among her own peers in her own world, she definitely would have. I always send out what I call Shelby's seeds of education into the crowd. I send them out to everyone with the hope that if just one seed, one person in the audience learns what I'm about to present to you within the hour, then I know, my heart knows, that that'll be one more person in this world that will be saved from this, and many more as those branches grow. And my goal is that we know about this worldwide, that we know about it, like the saying goes, we know the back of our hand.
Why do you think teenagers are attracted to drinking?
I think there's several reasons. I think that that they're being marketed very heavily by our alcohol industry. I think that they see on movies and our internet that it's all about fun, and we never see the reality, the bad side of it, and just how dangerous it is for them. It's been going on for many, many years, of course. And another thing is, you know, we think of alcohol differently. We think of it safer than drugs, for instance. And but a big portion of it, especially in this day and age, is our technology. As wonderful as it is, it has definitely marketed and pushed our children into thinking that it's just fun, fun, fun. And I think that's why most kids party in the first place, is for fun. Adults do too. Shelby's untimely and ultimately preventable death has devastated my family. And while we understand that underage drinking is a terrible problem, I'm a realist. I know that it's going on. Why? It's been going on for many, many years. And in fact, unfortunately, I participated in it myself as a teen. I just wish I had known what I'm about to share with you. I wish I had known this information. It would have made a big difference in some of the choices that I made during that time. Also, our foundation does not condone underage drinking, but we are pro-education, and we know that to teach about something, we must talk about the realities of what's going on.